I have two glasses. Okay, so what is Cold War? The Cold War started immediately after World War II, which is 1945, and it is US vs USSR, national democracy vs the communists. So there are three stages in the Cold War, one being confrontation, second being detente, and the third being rapprochement. So the first one, confrontation, which is 1948 to 1962, is a period of time marked by the direct high tension suspicion and a direct ideological conflict between the two superpowers. Key events mark like Berlin blockade, NATO, Warsaw Pact, and Korean War. So in this time, it is the most arms race and proxy war happens because they are the direct ideological conflict. Okay. And then there goes the Tante, which is 1962 to 1978. In this period, the two superpowers is easing tension and improving cooperation dialogue. Key event being like the Seoul Agreement, normalizing relationship between the US and China, and focusing on cautious approach with decreasing the risk of global conflict, another global war, or the nuclear threat. So actually, the real reason triggered the detente is that the Soviet economic unable to keep up with the investment and production of arms race because it's very expensive. And the detente era ended in 1979 when Soviet invaded Afghanistan because they feared that they might lose control over them. Last but not least is a rapprochement, which is 1978 to 1991. There's a tension between two came back, and they engaged in a more confrontational policy. Key event marking Soviet invasion of Afghanistan in 1979, as I mentioned before. And finally, the Cold War ended by the collapse of Soviet. So mind you, the Cold War isn't just about military, but also cultural, ideological, and scientific conflict. Hope this helped. Thank you.